we had big investors in FTX, Sequoia, you had, VCs that should know better. And now when we go and dissect it, I guess it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, as they say, but there were a lot of red flags. But like you said, it was a huge branded everywhere. SBF was just a guy that you were like, throw money at him and don't question him.
I guess Sam gave all the bad people the blueprint. Just put your logo on like a bunch of cool stuff, and then people will respect you. And I fell for it as well. Like if I see the FTX logo on the Formula One car or on the FTX arena, it somehow gives you the confidence, because why would Mercedes allow them to do that if they were like, BitConnect or some other like Ponzi scheme, right? Why would they allow that? And I guess at the end of the day, like, people just like money, if FTX comes and slams $100 million, like, who's gonna say no? Like, they will do some due diligence because, but they will only do so much, because they don't want to come to the conclusion that we can't take the money. So they will only do so much, so they cover their own back. But in this case, it came back to bite everyone who endorsed FTX. And I want to actually say live to everyone that I'm very proud. I never mentioned FTX to any of my audience. I never promoted FTX, whether it's FTX US or any FTX, because I just never had a incredible feeling about them. I respected them like I respect other exchanges, but I just chose never to promote them, but maybe for other reasons than them being a scam. But I just didn't. But yeah, if someone did promote them, I can't hold it against them, because there is a fine line where maybe I also would have done it. But I actually didn't.
Yeah, we didn't either, actually. So we never talked about it, pushed it, didn't have him on the show either. But again, that's just kind of the history. Do you think, people are saying it was a scam and it was a fraud? What do you think happened there? I mean, obviously it probably didn't start off to be that, but at some point where you can print your own FTT tokens, you've got your separate group, Alameda Research. How much of it was lax risk management of not knowing what's going on, and how much of it just became fraudulent when the markets went bear, or do we just not know yet?
You know what? I think there's a lot of information out there that suggests different things. And my very good friend, BitBoy Crypto, he is one of the people who is really doing a lot of research on this. And I had him on my YouTube channel, actually. People can go and watch it on my YouTube channel. It's a collaboration, me and BitBoy Crypto. And in that video, which is live on my channel, he is talking about some very, very, backdoor stuff, like, some shady things in the background that has been going on starting from the very beginning of the inception of FTX. So BitBoy is of the perception that FTX was a scam from the very, very beginning, with very, very shady people basically starting the exchange for the reason of doing bad things. Now, I wouldn't say that I am the guy who has all the information about this, and I don't think I want to like publicly come out and say things, because I don't want to, I want to have the facts straight. But I'll be happy to connect you with BitBoy Crypto. I think you guys should make a collaboration as well here, because he has some very interesting opinions about this whole thing. And I do agree with him on many things so far. It really does seem like this was not a mistake. Like, what happened with FTX was a deliberate event, and it also seems like FTX was one of the big reasons why Luna collapsed, why Celsius collapsed, and maybe other big disasters as well that happened or are yet to happen. So I think it's way bigger than we think, and that's also scary. And I really hope that this contagion doesn't continue further. Like, I don't want Binance to collapse. Like, if Binance collapses, then I'm telling you right now, it's like it's over for the next 5 years. We're done for the next 5 years. Obviously, you cannot kill Bitcoin, so it doesn't hurt Bitcoin, but the industry itself would be severely damaged by that. And another massive threat to crypto right now is US dollar Tether. If Tether were to collapse for some reason, whether it's a contagion from the FTX collapse or from the simple reason that it's not fully reserved, because there is so much information suggesting that Tether is not 100% backed up by actual assets, which means that it's just a fractional reserve. If it collapses, then that pulls the rug on the whole crypto industry, and that's the only scenario which would let me entertain Bitcoin going down to something like 5K or 3K. I really don't think this is going to happen, but you never know. And unfortunately, this industry is so small today that there are certain things, like fundamental things, that could happen that could destroy the price short term, that we don't have any, we cannot do anything about it. It's just what it is. Like it's up to the universe, or I don't know, the God, or whoever, we just have to hope that we survive this bear market now.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
This course has been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.